Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. Hope you are fine and dandy. Hope you're all doing well. Rivals weekend once again. Rivals round. Kicking things off with a spicy one, folks. FC versus KR. Poll in the live stream chat. Get your votes in, folks. Howdy, Minecraft man. Good to see you. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Cat's Eyes here as well. Paul was here early as well. Get your votes in. Let me know your thoughts. If you got a prediction, throw it in there. I got my exact score this morning in the NRL. Get in. Panthers 24, Eels 18. I got it spot on. Doesn't get me any points for this Predictions League, but I got it spot on nonetheless. And no, I didn't bet on it. I'm good, thank you, Jack. I am good. Thanks for asking. Hope you are well too. Hi all. Everything gone to credit saints? No. It's all fine. It's all fine. It's just a big old hole in the boat. Nothing that a towel won't cover. It's fine. I'll be reet over at Saints. Weirdo close to put this round 2 weeks after Magic. Oh yeah, I get you. Yeah, it is a bit close, isn't it? I'm trying to think when they normally. I think they normally do. Last couple of years, it's been 6 to 9, roughly in that range for Rivals round earlier in the season. I'm trying to think when Magic would be actually next year. Can't really think when it is. It might be a bit more spread out next year. Who do you think is going to win? I predicted KR to win. Actually, the same scoreline as the game this morning in the NRL, which was 24-18 to Hull KR. I'm tempted to put a bet on this weekend, but I don't know what to do. I could do another 50k bet, but I'd have to put a tenner on it, which I don't really want to put a tenner on it to probably not win 50k. It's mostly because I don't want to include the Warrington game because I'm too on the fence with that one. I might do some handicaps. I might do some outright winners. So I'm going to say York -8, Toulouse -4. I'm going to take Rabbitohs and their hand. They don't actually have a handicap at the minute. I'm going to take the Warriors -4. I'm going to take the Sharks -2. The rest I might just take the winners, which would be KR, Wakey, Wigan, not touching the wire game. Leeds is no point. It's 1 to 200. Roosters, Raiders, Cowboys, Titans. And that would give me 3k from a tenner. Oof. Do I want to do it? Do I want to do it? I don't know where the value is, though, this week. I don't know where the value is. Got FC to win by 8. Okay, fair dues. Want to see Menchel and Hardacre go at it? Well, you never know. If you ask, they might do it. Take the draw on Lee. -4. I can't do that. I can't do it. Even though I did put 2016 to Lee, I can't do it. Howdy, Adam. Good to see you. Hardacre is like Timu, Randy Orton. Yeah, but can Randy Orton kick conversions from the touchline? I don't think so. And that would help in name any WWE event, whatever you like. Let's look at the poll real quick. 11 votes, 55% have FC to win. Not done the run through the teams yet, but I will do. They're up on screen anyway. I'll do a run through shortly. Royal Rumble. Is it Money in the Cage? Is that the other one? Something to do with money at the top of a ladder in a metal cage. Something like that. But yeah, I don't really know where the value is this week. The one that I'm actually quite confident with is York -8. I'm happy to go with that. Let's see. Do I want to take KR -8 or FC +8? +8 works for my exact score, but I don't want to touch that, if I'm honest. Wakey's -16, but I do think Cass can make it much closer this week. Because Wakey's not been firing in attack the last 2 weeks because of their change to the lineup. But at the same time, they could absolutely batter Castleford. Because the difference in pack as well. Wigan's minus 20 against Saints. But I've got a 2-point margin for that because it's that derby. And even though Rowley's gone, I'm expecting kind of like the new manager bounce. Even though there's not a new manager, it'll be... Would it be Braze doing it or someone else? But the team might show up for that one. And it's Wigan versus Saints. And you can never really predict... Like, that always feels like a close one on paper, regardless of teams available. But yeah, York minus 8. I think I want to take that one. Toulouse minus 4. I'll take that. But Leeds minus 34. I've got them winning comfortably against Bradford, but not by 34 points. So in the NRL, Roosters minus 8. I've got them winning by more than 8, I think. But that could be a tough one. Or do I have them 13 plus? Rabbitohs. I'm going to take the Rabbitohs because I've got them to win. Warriors minus 4. Sharks minus 2. You know what? That's my bet. I'll stick a tenner on that. That's 265 quid return. Let's go with that one. Let's do that. Let's go for it. Right, that's the bet. Taking Huddersfield plus 8. Okay, all right. Yeah, Cat's Eyes. As the Saint Suggester said, it's just commentary. I don't have the rights to show it. Unless you've got 24 mil lying around. Then I could pay for the rights. Otherwise, nay. What I am hoping next year is, at the very least, if the broadcast deal changes to just 2 games on Sky, if they're at least putting games on Super League Plus, unless it's a Warrington game, I might just do only Super League Plus games. Because then there's at least a radio station available to people that don't want to pay for the game. So I might do that. If some games are at least on Super League Plus next year, then I'll do just Super League Plus. Think Huddersfield win? Okay. Sorry, I've done my prediction for tonight's game and the rest, mate. And that's fine. No need to apologise for that. This is a tough call. With the last few games, last few game losses with KR, Caesar might be FC's key player. I think this is probably FC's best chance over the past few years to pick up a victory, or one of them at least. At the end of my prediction, I kind of boiled it down to there's only minor changes to KR at the minute. They've still got a typically strong squad. FC can have lapses in defence. They can do, and they can be a poor attacking side. KR are typically better executing in all areas. So I've gone with them pretty much by a 1-score game of 24-18. French Marshall Walters back for Wigan. See, I know that, but at the same time, it's Wigan versus Saints. And anything could happen with that. So I get the minus 20 handicap for Wigan, but at the same time, it's Wigan versus Saints. And that one just doesn't seem as straightforward to me. It is vital FC don't give up early field position and not do well chasing the game. I agree. Need a good game from Caesar, especially with this kick in. I think it depends how expansive KR are today, because they can get into a habit of just short side left, kick towards a back left corner, try and pin teams back, which they can do very well. But I don't know. I think they need to be expansive today. Evening, Thor. Good to see you, sir. Hope you are swell. Welcome. Good to see you. I need to do a run through of the team list. I'll just wait until they come out and then I'll do the run through. And a reminder, after this, when the game's done, I'll do my match review. That'll be posted on TikTok and other socials. And then whenever the highlights come out for this game, I'll be doing the stream highlights video. Let me get the streams for this weekend as well. I won't be doing that many, unfortunately, but I'll run through what I'm doing currently. So, tomorrow morning, I've got Rabbitohs versus Storm. Tomorrow night, I've got Wigan versus Saints. And then on Saturday, I might be doing Bulldogs versus Warriors in the morning. I might. That stream's not confirmed, but nothing else Saturday because I'm out. And then Sunday, I'm also out as well, or I'm hoping to be out. But I will be doing, or possibly doing, Seagulls versus Sharks at 6:50 in the morning. But that's up in the air. We'll have to see about that. That's not confirmed either. So we'll see. And as always, if you could leave a like on the stream, helps it to get out there to more people. That would be greatly appreciated. It's alright, Adam. No worries, lad. No worries. Hill to decapitate Morg. Put the house on that. Why not? Put the house on it. Okay, you're going to say 22-10 to KR. All right, we'll get your predictions in, folks. Vote on the poll if you haven't already. Get them in. Let me know your exact score prediction. Get them in. Current poll, 22 votes. 55% have FC to win. Good crowd. Hope it's a close game. I do too. Looking at maybe 17k minimum, I think, for that kind of game. Maybe. Just don't let my team player get him badly injured. I get that, Adam, but at the same time, like, just straight up calling Casper cheats without even seeing the contact, it's just a weird thing to do. How many live streams do you do? Just as many as I can that sort of fit into a schedule, unless I want to not do one and live a life outside of this relationship we've all got together. You're at the game with the FC fans? How many neutral games do you go to, Jack? FC coach said 19k. Oh, very good. Howdy, Joe. Oh, he's got a new icon. Look at him go. Joe's got a new icon. Why didn't they show us what happened? Because when a player's badly hurt, Adam, they don't show that. Like remember when Christian Eriksen went down? Well, it's happened twice to him now, but whenever he's gone down, they don't show him because they're not really allowed to, or it's insensitive. So if somebody's really hurt, the last thing you want to do is show people how they got hurt really badly. FC 18, KR 12. What do you think the score will be? 24-18. KR was my exact score prediction. But what I'm hoping for is a good game. Right, I'll do the one and only run through the team list very soon. Get your votes in on the poll. Leave a thumbs up on the stream. That'd be greatly appreciated. Subscribe if you haven't already. Trying to hit 20k by the end of the year. Currently at 18,551. I know, Adam. It's just next time. Now you know. Just simmer down. Just simmer down. Win predictor has KR at 53% on Sky. That's run by Norman Finkelstein. But here, still 22 votes, 55%. So then, folks. No, Julie, I support Warrington. Okay then, folks. In the backs for Hull FC, they have Moy, Barron, Hardacre, Litton, Briscoe, Arthur, and Caesar. The forwards are Salabio, Cust, Hill, Batchelor, O'Neill, and Bell. The bench is Borough, Clark, SCSA, and Wood. 18th man is Hutchinson. In the backs for Hull Kingston Rovers, they have Broadbent, Davies, Hiku, Gildart, Burgess, Morg, and May. The forwards are Sue, Litton, Hadley, Whitbread, Batchelor, and Minchella. The bench is Amon, Luckley, Lawton, and Desiree. 18th man is Martin. Hey, great start to my fancy team for the week. Martin is in my squad and he's 18th man. Love to see that. Just love it. Absolutely love it. Good start. I have made changes to my fancy team. I took out Mikey Lewis and put Brodie Croft in there. Warrington legend Brodie Croft. Still disappointed that I took out Eckersley for Kieran, but I'm happy with them. I'm sticking with Jusom at centre. I've brought in Johnston over Burgess. And did I make any other changes? I did not. So my team is Armstrong, Sevo, Kieran, Jusom, Johnston, Croft, Irwin. Front row is SASA, Walker and Vaughan. Back row is Martin and McDonald, and then Miller is still loose forward. We were doing fancy league and Premier League. I normally make a team and then I just leave it. Like, I just forget to do it. I can't be bothered. Like, I've been doing F1 fancy with a couple of mates this year, and I make some changes sometimes, but I just can't be bothered sticking with it because I've got so much catching up to do. Anyway, get your final votes in. Game's about to start soon. Get your votes in. Right. Let's have it. And again, if you've got a prediction, throw it in there. You could be a hero by the end of the game. I've got my bet as well, so I'll do one final run through of that. I've got Rabbitohs to win, Warriors -4, York Knights -8, Toulouse -4, Sharks -2. Let's have it. So nothing on this one, so this one doesn't matter. But oh well. No, Julie, I won't. I did do a run through of the streams a couple minutes ago. I believe you were here. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, FC versus KR, the Old Derby. Let's get us a scrap, shall we? It's underway. FC kick to KR towards the back left corner, collected by May, and it's going to be Sue smashed into by Salabio, baby. Come on, love that. Davies with a strong carry, just shy of the 20. Love that. Ruck slowed down a little bit from Hill. Next carries from Hiku. I'll be glad to have him back in the side this week. He's good for yardage carries, typically out of the backfield. 25 seconds gone. Next carry through the middle from Hadley. Playing in the front row. I'm surprised they haven't just gone back to normal with Amon starting in the front row, Whitbread off the bench, and Hadley back to the back row. I don't know why, but anyway. Kick towards the back left corner, collected on the full 15 out from Moy. Returns through centre field. Stopped on the 30. That looked possibly high, but he's going to play it in centre field. Hands it off to Briscoe, the Silver Fox. And he's going to carry it just shy of the 40. What a hit indeed. And next carry takes him a few metres shy of halfway. The ball comes loose, though. 1 minute gone, but that's a penalty for Hull FC. Oh dear, oh dear. They can now march up the field, putting care on the back foot. Love that intent from Salavio, getting stuck in. Off the rip. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, there's a bunch of arms on the ball there. Bit of a strip there from, I think it's Sue. 1 minute 20 gone. We've got a captain's challenge already. Oh, and we've got a mic in the ground as well. Okay. Fair dues, fair dues. Good evening, Chucky. Good to see you. Good to see you. You probably would, Adam. You probably would. Julie, I'm doing Rabbitohs Storm tomorrow morning and Wigan Saints tomorrow night. And then maybe Bulldogs Warriors Saturday morning and maybe Seagull Sharks Sunday morning. Interesting challenge. They got to be confident with this one. I was tempted to put like a challenge marker up on the overlay. I could do. Challenge unsuccessful. So you've absolutely wasted it in the first minute. What are you doing? What are you doing? Ridiculous. Yes, Julie. Hull FC shifting the ball inside the midfield. Moy up towards KR's 40. If I do accidentally call them the wrong one, just let me off, okay? It will happen at some point. I've messed up names before, so just... it happens. Caesar shifting it left to Arthur. Flat ball across to O'Neill. I think he's been a decent signing for FC, actually, since joining. Just over 2 minutes gone. Back towards the middle. Bell, between the sticks, goes right to Caesar. A little bit clunky so far, but it's right to Hardacre. Straightens up over the 10. 2 tackles left for FC. Great chance here. 2 minutes 20 gone. Back towards the middle. Caesar. In centre field with Salabio. Contact from Hadley. And he's going to be stopped 11 out between the sticks. KR challenged and lost it. It's left to Arthur. Ball across to Caesar. Flat ball in the corner. Stopped a metre short of the line. Great tackle from Davies. In the back left corner. Does mean KR's going to have to go 98 metres, 99 metres up the field. Actually, I think the gap between the 30 and 40 is not quite 10, so not exactly 100 metres, but I'll still refer to them as a 30 and 40. Just for your benefit. Anyway, 3 minutes gone. Hiku with the next carry. Up towards a 10. Cuss trying to strip that ball away. Eventually plays it for Litton. In centre field with Sue. Straightens up with the carry. Smashed into by Salabio again. Getting stuck in. Next carry down the left edge from Hadley. Up towards a 20. 3 minutes 15 gone. 2 tackles to go. FC doing really well to restrict meters at the minute. Left to Litton with a kick from the 20. On the 4th tackle. Collected on the 30 by Moy. Great return. Already over halfway. This is a good start for FC. Really good start. They just got to be disciplined in defence and they've got to be clinical. They can't afford to drop the ball here in the midfield. If you're going to drop the ball, at the very least do it inside the red zone, but don't give away cheap penalties as well. All they've got to do is the basics. As of right now, Hull FC need to do the basics and that could set them up nicely for the rest of the game. Cust at dummy half in centre field, 25 out, goes right to Arthur. Ball across to Caesar down the right edge, slips through the defensive line, support is outside from Batchelor, and then we'll go in. Look at that. That is way too easy. But I will say Caesar is very underrated for his line breaks. There's one thing that people don't really think about too much with Aiden Caesar. But that is kind of poor in defence. I do need to see that one again, but that's an easy try for Hull FC. They'll take a 4-point lead, likely 6. I can't speak.
It's going to be a yellow card. I can't speak.
But that's a try for Hull. Hey. Right then. Let's have a look at this again. Let's have a look at the tackle. It's a Caesar. Oh dear. So it's Morg that's making the tackle as the 3 or 4 in defender. Menchella's having to dive to get across. He can't get proper hold on him, but kind of bumps off Morg there. That's not great. Not good. Not good. And that is going to be Batchelor on his, I believe it's his 200th, was it his 200th Super League game? I think. Playing Shakira at Waka Waka in the stadium. Look at that. What a throwback. Right then. 4-0 with the kick to come. I do think they'll get the kick. It's close enough to the sticks that they should get it. Got 65 people here. Howdy, folks. Welcome. Hardacre, 74% of the year. Where's Norman Finkelstein with the success probability? That's what I want to know. The kick is good. And that's going to be 6-0 for FC. Hardacre. And basically in front of the sticks. That's a great start from FC. So discipline in defence. Good job pinning KR back. Not a great kick from Litton on the 4th tackle. But that's good. That is good. But at the very least for KR, there's a chance to, obviously from kickoff, maybe keep FC pinned back a little bit through the next cycle. We will see what they do. So nearly 6 minutes gone. And it's out on the full. Oh dear. Oh dear. I was thinking about this the other day, actually. Escorts are my the most frustrating penalties that people give away. That's my second most frustrating thing in Rugby League, is out on the full immediately after conceding. So escorts I hate the most, and then those I absolutely despise. 30 metres out, off the back of a penalty. Good work from the new doctor. So, did he get a doctorate in, what did he get one in? Was he at uni or something? In centre field, FC 30 metres out, now with Bell. Then across to Salabio. Bumps off Batchelor. Bit of a handful today so far, Salabio. Just over 20 metres out. Shifting the ball right to Arthur. Back inside to Bell. Not much he could really do there, but he stopped 15 out in centre field. 7 minutes gone. Scoot from Cust. Looking for space behind the ruck. Shrugs off one defender. Gets an offload right to Moy. He's looking left. He's caught a dead end at the minute. Couple steps. Straightens up. Now over the 10. 6 metres out. Between the posts. Great chance for Hull. Left to Salabio. Stopped 5 out. Left of the sticks. 7 minutes 20 gone. Cust. Left to Arthur. Kicks the ball through. Hang on a minute. That is another try for FC. Oh my God. They're rolling. And he's giving it the big uns to the FC, or sorry, the KR fans in the crowd. This is going to be 10-0 for FC. What is going on? What is happening here? It's 10-0 with a kick to come. Mate, Lytton goes in. Nice little kick through from Arthur. Mikey Lewis watching on from the sidelines. I'm sure he's loving it. But oh my God. FC's killing it, mate. They're killing it. Look at him go. Let's have a look at this again. Short side left to Arthur. Dinks it through. Good chase from Lytton. Bumps off Hiku. Broadbent's having a go about something here. Just over 8 minutes gone, but that's going to be 10-0 for FC. And there's 8 minutes gone. Damn. Goddamn. All right, then. Peter's aging by the day. Took this job when he was 30, I reckon. H slow play the balls the other. Yes. You and me both, sister. I hate those. Even when it's Warrington doing it, I hate slow play the balls at the end. There's a minute to go. You take forever playing the balls. You're not hurt. I know you're tired, but you're not that tired. Just play the ball. Just get on with it. So, fairly tough kick for Hardacre here. And the kick is good. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be 12-0 for FC. Damn. Interesting. Interesting. $12-0. Back underway shortly. Doctor of Philosophy. Okay, fair dues. Back underway. Collected in front of the try line by Briscoe. Hands it off to Hill with a carry through centre field. Now is what I was talking about. Maybe trying to pin him back. Julie, I don't know. It might be your own device. Hull FC's -4 now. Let's have a quick look at that. Next carry from Hardacre down the right edge. Bumps off a few defenders. Over the 30. Good carry. Good carry. FC are -2 at the minute. I might take that, you know. Decent meters up towards halfway from Lytton. Look at that. Briscoe near the left touchline. Back towards the middle to O'Neill. 45 metres out. Just over 10 minutes gone as well. Out the back to Arthur. Puts boot to ball on halfway. And it'll be collected just left of the sticks by Broadbent. Returns over the 10. Cutting towards the left edge. And Salabio getting stuck in again. I'm liking this work rate from him. 70% possession. And already 5 missed tackles from KR as well. 10.5 minutes gone. I think my prediction might be wrong on this one. And next carry from Gildart. Stopped just shy of the 20. I'm not going to bet on this game. I'm actually not going to do it. 10 minutes 40 gone. Next carry from Davies. 25 up from the field. Or from their own try line, sorry. 25 metres up the field. Whitbread with the carry down the left edge over the 40. Last tackle for the Robins. Out the back to Morg. Puts boot to ball. Aiming for the back left corner. Bounces on the 20 and then into touch. Where did he kick from? Was it 40-20? It's a 40-20. Fair dues. That is a huge momentum swinger. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's well behind the 40. And yeah, that's all good. That's a 40-20. Huge turnaround. KR needed that massively. They are 15 metres out. Hadley with the first carry of this fresh set. Stopped on the 10, left of the sticks. 11.5 minutes gone. In between the posts now with Minchella. Straightens up with the carry. Smashed into. Solid contact in defence from FC here. In between the sticks, Lytton goes at the line himself. He's going to get wrapped up. Pushed back a metre or so. Bell slams him into the ground. It is left to May. Then across to Morg. Not much room to work with here. Whitbread straightens up with the carry. 5 metres out over near the left touchline. Plays for Gildart. Back towards the middle to Morg. Then across to May. It's a little bit sluggish in this attack here. Across to Broadbent. Pops the ball across to Batchelor, and it's a knock-on from KR. Not a bad place to turn the ball over, though. That's fine. Bit of blood on the face of Batchelor, actually. But this is not looking good for KR. That was a really sluggish set there. That was actually a really poor set from KR. Very slow. But a bit of blood on the face of Batchelor. you think Hull KR will score a try at some point? Yes, I do. 12.5 gone. Scrum for FC on their own 10. So a long way to go here. KR need to be disciplined. FC need to be clean in possession. But FC's making good meters here per set. Excuse me. On the back of the scrum, it's right to Barron. Takes the first carry. About 4 or 5 metres up the field. Cust hands it off to Salabio. Strong run over the 20. Been very impressed with him so far in this game. 13 gone in centre field with Bell. He'll straighten up. Stop just shy of the 30. Cust at dummy half. 13 minutes gone. 3 tackles left. Right to Hill. Straightens up towards a 40. Good carry. 2 tackles to go. Eventually gets to play it. Cust goes left to Moy. On the 4th tackle. And he stopped just shy of halfway. Last one coming up. Cust at dummy half. In centre field. Goes right out the back to Arthur. Aims for the back right corner. This will come down a metre in front of the try line. That's a great kick. That is a fantastic kick. Landed a metre in front of the try line. Beautiful. Irwin and Hayes, take note. Beautiful kick. 13 minutes 45 gone. Davies with the next carry through the middle. Stop just shy of the 30. 3 tackles to go. Next carry down the right edge from Hiku. Well, KR nearly up towards halfway, actually. And a kick from dummy half. That's scuffed from Jez Litton. Collected on the 20 by Barron. Not a great kick. 2 poor ones from Litton in this game. Takes it over the 20. And that's over the 30, actually. My bad. Pimp up towards the 40 now. Moy in centre field. Push back a metre or so. Good contact there from Minchella. And a scoop from Hardacre takes him up towards halfway. 3 tackles left for FC. 14.5 minutes gone. Plays for Cust. Goes left to Arthur. Shifting it across to Caesar. Goes at the line. Flat ball across to Litton. Look for an offload. Can't quite get one. Just over the 40. About 35 out. 2 tackles to go. Caesar in centre field. Switches back to Hill. Over the 30. Gets an offload. Bounces once. Pounced on by Minchella. Nobody wanted to take the ball away. Nobody wanted to take it. And there's 90 people here. Howdy, folks. Good to see you. Hey. 15 minutes gone. KR in possession on halfway. So, poor execution there. Off the back of the offload from FC. Gifted some territory away to KR. Now up towards the 40. There's a good chance here. Still 2 tackles to go. Left to May. Across to Morg. Over the 30. Now the 20. Good meters. The ball pops out. Goes forwards. Collected by Hardacre. Poor execution once again from Hull KR. What's going on? Explain yourselves. Barron with the first carry of this fresh set. 15.5 minutes gone. It was a tackle from Arthur. Got a fingertips to the ball. Popped the ball out of Morg's hands. Up towards the 30 with the next carry. In centre field, it's left to Caesar. Across to O'Neill. Now up towards the 40. Just over it. Nearly a loose carry there. I do not, Julie. I do not. Litton with a carry over halfway. Still 2 tackles to go as well. 45 metres away from the try line. Salabio through centre field. Over the 40. 35 out. 16 minutes gone. Last tackle. It is left to Caesar. Just behind the 30. Aims a kick to the left of the post. Broadbent underneath it. Good chase from Litton. Broadbent goes up. Takes it cleanly. And will play this about 7 out from his own line. Davies with the first carry. Over the 10. Taken to ground. 13 metres up the field. From his own line. Long way for KR to go. They launch it left to Morg. Then across to Gildart. Strong carry up towards the 20. 16.5 minutes gone. 3 tackles left. It's with Burgess. And carries it just shy of the 30. Down the left edge. 2 tackles to go. Litton down the short side left to Morg. Oof. I think that's a high shot from Batchelor. It is. That's a penalty for KR. So they just gifted some easy meters there. All they had to do was be disciplined. Be clean. So all they had to do was just be clean. That's a cheap penalty to give away. But yeah, penalty, that's it. Nothing more. 17 minutes gone. So Litton will kick to touch from behind halfway. And KR will start a brand new set 35 metres out from the try line. So great chance here. Gildart with a tap down the left edge. Hands it off to Whitbread. Over the 30. Now 25 metres out near the left touch line. Litton at dummy half. Back towards the middle now with Hadley. Across to Minchella. Then to Sue. Straightens up with a carry. The crowd says forwards. I say, you're talking shite. 20 metres out in centre field. Litton goes left to Minchella. Out the back to May. Bit of space on the left-hand side. Ball across. Intercepted by Barron. Stopped on the 10. Next carry from Moy. Morg down the left edge. Tries to go for a cut-out pass to Burgess, but Barron is between them to intercept it. 18 minutes gone. Hardacre with the carry up towards a 20. Briscoe with the next one. Up towards a 30. And just over it as well. Good post-contact meters there. Well done. Cust from dummy half goes right to... Oh, that's... I completely forgot. That's Warrington's Wood. I forgot. I saw the name, but I didn't realise. Go on, Max. Hey, I hope he gets in our team eventually next year. Jesus Christ. Kick towards the back right corner on the last. Collected 5 out from Burgess. These kicks are good so far from Holt. 18.5 minutes gone. Returns just shy of the 20. Next carry, still down the left edge from Gildart. Just shy of his own 30. Morg at dummy half. Back towards the middle now with Broadbent. Steps past one but stopped on the 30. Still 3 tackles to go. Through centre field, Minchella. Good meters. That's a decent carry there, just shy of halfway. 2 tackles left. On the front foot now. Amon is on the field for KR. Good carry up towards a 40. So KR is on the front foot at the minute. Bit of a spark now. On FC's 40. Litton with a kick towards the back left corner. Coming down 5 out. Barron goes up and returns just over the 10. It's a long way for FC to go. This could be huge for KR now. They just need to be disciplined. But can they keep FC pinned back? Bradford Bulls got any injuries? Yeah. They do. And I can't count them. Bell shifting it right to Arthur. Then across to Caesar. Over halfway. Last tackle for FC. Short side right to Arthur. Puts boot to ball. Coming down. 15 out. Broadbent takes it cleanly. And is now 25 out from his own try line. Ladies and gentlemen, that is 20 minutes in this game gone. Hey, 1 hour to go. Litton at dummy half, played by Davies. Hands it off to Hiku on his right. He carries it over the 40, up towards the halfway line. That's a good carry from Hiku. Litton goes left to Minchella, across to Hadley with the switchback, over FC's 40, stopped 35 metres out. 2 tackles to go. Litton goes right to May. Chips towards the back right corner. Good chase from Hiku, but nobody under too much pressure right now. Grounded in goal from Broadbent. So this will be a goal line dropout coming up. So fair play from May. It's a well-placed kick. Putting that right edge defence, or left edge defence of FC under pressure there. And getting a potential repeat set. Unless they go short here and win it back, we'll see. We will see. It is most likely if it's Hardacre on the dropout, probably long. The Aussies like to go short. Oh, Westy. I completely forgot Westy. I apologise. This could get ugly for the coaches at KR if they lose today. I know they have injuries, but Rovers can be a fickle bunch, can't they? I wouldn't even say there's enough injuries. It's just Lewis that's missing, and that's kind of it, really. Yeah, I think that's... I wouldn't even say injuries. So, off the back of the dropout, KR 40 metres out. Next carry from Davies. Takes it over the 30. 25 metres away from the try line. Litton at dummy half goes left to Minchella. And a 6 again for Hull KR. Inside the red zone, shrugs off one defender. Good carry from Minchella up towards a 10. Decent stuff. In centre field, 21.5 gone. Litton looks left but goes right to Broadbent. Switches back to Hiku. He's now 5 metres out right at the post. Great chance for KR. Launches it back towards the middle now with May. Switch back to Amon. Takes a carry. And is about 4 metres... 4 metres out from the left post. Litton, left to May. Got a bit of space and numbers down the left-hand side. Look for an offload. A little bit of a mess. And the call is either knock on or forward there from the referee. Didn't quite hear which one. Either way, execution is poor from KR once again. Forward pass is the call. Arthur Moore collects the ball, has Burgess on his outside, tries to step back inside to beat the defender and then get the offload. And Willie Peters is not happy. .22.5 minutes gone. FC in possession on their own 10. Yeah, Morg's not looking too comfortable at 6 right now. If by the end of the half they haven't really got anything clicking, I think they could just go with Lawton to 9, Morg to 1, and then Lytton at 6. They could go with that. So latest carry from Lytton. He's 15 metres out from his own line. And a scoop from Briscoe offloads the ball to Arthur on his right. And he carries it further up the field. 25 out from his own line. 3 tackles left. Any idea what Peter just said? Honestly, I wasn't looking. I just know the crowd cheered at him. And SASA is on the park now as well. And that's already a great opening carry. Helps my fancy team. And a kick from dummy half from Cuss towards the back left corner. This will be collected on the 10. That's a well-placed kick. 23.5 minutes gone. And a return from Broadbent up towards the 20. Really good kicking so far today from FC. Second tackle for KR, just over their own 20. May launches that sucker left to Morg. Straightens up with a carry and over the 30. Look for a quick play of the ball. Might get Ackers back only knowing the date. He'd be a huge inclusion. There's an offload to Hiku. Puts his hand in the face of Cuss there. It's Hill that departs the field for SASA. Lytton goes left to Amon, straightens up over FC territory onto their 40. That's a really good carry. Last one coming up, Minchella at dummy half goes left to Lytton. Aims a kick towards the back left corner. Coming down on the 10, Barron collects it cleanly and is brought down just over the 10. Manages to shrug off one defender, makes a few more meters. 24.5 minutes gone. Moy, now with Briscoe, straightens up with a carry, pumping his legs up towards the 20. What game did I don't know what you mean. I don't know what the question... I don't know what that means. Burrow. Next carry through the middle from SASA. Bumps Hadley onto his backside. Plays it for Burrow. It is right to Cust. I think Cust is playing at 13 at the minute. If it's Bell that went off, then he's playing at 13. Burrow, dummy half, last tackle, 25 minutes gone. Out the back to Arthur. Aims a kick towards the back right corner again. This will be collected 3 metres in front of the try line. I am very impressed with FC today. This is very, very professional. Kicking game, solid. Discipline, solid. In possession, solid. Literally one mistake on either side. In and out of possession. Good carries. Good kicking. This is just very... very professional, although they have now just given away a penalty, so screw everything I just said. Clown, but still, I stood by what I was saying up until that point. FC, offside. But I am still very impressed with how they're playing at the minute. Kick to touch from KR. Tap on the 20. Whitbread with the first carry. He's going to be stopped 11 or 12 metres out, maybe 13. If you want to be extra specific, down the left edge of the park, Lytton back towards the middle to Hadley. Then to Minchella, across to May. Switches back to Batchelor. And he carries it back towards the 10, over on the right edge. Lytton in centre field with Minchella. Switch back to Amon. Straightens up. Strong run. Good scramble from Hull. That's a great carry from Amon. Stops a metre in front of the try line. And an incorrect play of the ball betwixt the sticks. And they'll turn the ball over. Oh dear. Oh dear. Do you think a Saints coach jumping ship before the big game? Was he sacked or did he leave? I don't really know. Someone want to clarify if he was sacked or left? He walked? Really? Interesting. Unless something's gone on in the club, like if something's gone on in the club, then I get it. But if he's walked away because it's a bad situation, then that's a bit weird. A great carry from SSA over the 30. I would say London could be a good spot for him. I'd say take a year out. Jason Demetriou might come up as head coach next year, but then I think he's looking to shift off back to the NRL. But then Rowley could be London's head coach long term. Offload from Hardacre, intercepted by Whitbread. 27.5 minutes gone. I think he was asked to... Oh, okay. That's more of a sacking then, really, isn't it? If he was asked to leave, that's a sacking, but I don't know. I'd have to look into it. So KR in possession. Over FC's 30, now 25 metres out. Allardyce, yeah, get him in, why not? Dice ball, why not? Minchella with a carry through centre field over the 20. Inside the red zone, 28 minutes gone, 12 to go in the first half. Plays for Lytton in centre field. Goes at the line. Over the 10, he's about 9 metres out. Between the sticks, last tackle for the Robins. Broadbent, left to May, chips towards the back left corner. Burgess versus Barron, and I think it's knocked on by Barron. I think so, didn't quite see. It's going to be a turnover, though, instead. Somebody asked you if you'd like to leave 7 days a week, it might be a sack. I think it sounds like a sacking. Got no issue with the coaches leaving, but the timing, a day before a derby, yeah. Not good, is it? I mean, I'll take the job if they need someone, I'll do it. As a Wire fan, I'd love to take that job. With no experience. Barron with the next carry through centre field. Stop just shy of the 20. And it's going to be Wood with the next carry stopped on the 30. And Hardacre offloads the ball to Cust. And he's going to carry it over the 40. Challenge it? Oh, you can't. Yeah. Great point. Maybe if you didn't waste it in the first minute. 2 tackles left. In centre field with SSA. Bumps Batchelor onto his booty. And carries it up towards halfway. 29.5 minutes gone. Last tackle out the back to Arthur. Aims a kick towards the back right. This will be collected 4 metres out from the try line. Jake Arthur, I am loving this kicking game, mate. I am so... This is so satisfying. In the corner every single time. God, this is so satisfying. Carry from Davies, but it's a penalty for KR. 30 minutes gone. 10 to go in the first half. And a tap. Instead of a kick to touch, Lytton, great meters over FC's 40. Shifting the ball right to Broadbent. Straightens up with a carry stop just shy of the red zone. Hiku left to Lawton. Now with Hadley. Shrugs off one defender. Stopped on the 10. 9.5 left in centre field with Lawton. Straightens up with a carry. And he is almost in. Inches short of the try line. Very close. Plays it for Lytton. Flat ball to Amon. Tries to spin. Maybe. He celebrates. He's got it. Chris Kendall says yes. 'Tis a try. Well done, Crendell. Donkey. Anyway, this will be 12-6 in a second. Obviously, we need to confirm it. But Tom Amon goes in. Is it game on now? They've done better for territory recently. Done much better. Couple of penalties helped them as well. SSA switching off. Let's have a look at this. Can we see some proper grounded here? Yeah, looks fine to me. That's all good. Looks alright to me. Yeah, looks alright to me. And I'm so tall. You raise me and then you let me fall. I'm so small. Wrapped around your finger. See me fall. Some people might know that song. Some people like, play something else. 32 minutes gone. 8 to go in the first half. This could be game on, folks. Hey, Kendall is mint. Chris, that is...
It's going to be a yellow card. I can't speak.
Can't believe it, Chris. Can't believe it. Good evening. Got an injury update from X. Finkelstein. Back underway. KR with a carry up towards their own 20. Amon. Next carry from Davies up towards a 30. Norman Finkelstein out for the season. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hickey with the carry up towards halfway. That's a great carry, actually. He's going to play for Lytton in centre field. Scooting. Good meters. Offloads to Broadbent. This could be an equaliser. Lawton. Stopped on the 10. That's great stuff there. Great stuff. Ball came out. And it's going to be called a knock-on. And guess what? You don't have a challenge. Oh dear, oh dear. Lawton's arguing the toss. Crendel, as we like to call him these days, says, nah, lad. Chatting raucous, you, mate. Let's have a look. Well, we can't see from that one. Or maybe we can. Chris Crendel? It's just Crendel these days. He just goes by Crendel. But that's a great scoop from Lytton. Good support from Broadbent and from Lawton as well. But it's not a bad place to turn the ball over. It's inside the 10, so that's okay at the very least. Talking of injuries, any update on Danny Levi? Looked a horrible incident on TV. I think they said it wasn't too bad. Like, there's no major injuries to his head or his neck or anything like that, I think. But could be a couple weeks. I don't know the full extent. If anyone does know, let us know. 34 minutes, 15 gone. FC in possession. And it's going to be Clark with the latest carry. What do you miss? There was a big dragon. It kind of just landed on the middle of the pitch. Up towards a 40. Burrow in centre field, and the last tackle goes right to Arthur. Aims a kick towards a back right corner. This will be collected 3 metres out from the try line. Well-placed kick once again. Broadbent with the next carry. Stopped 15 out from his own line. 2-week protocol. Okay, fair dues. And it's going to be Gildart with the next carry. Good defensive work from Hardacre. 35 minutes gone, 5 minutes to go in the first half. Next carry in centre field from Davies. Stopped just shy of the 30. Well, basically on the 30. Just shy of it. What am I chatting about? Hickey with the next carry over the 40. May at dummy half. Goes left to Lytton. Needs to do better with some of these kicks. Aims towards the back left. This is all right. Coming down on the 10. Barron takes it cleanly. Clark that comes on for Cust, by the way. Lennon Clark. Didn't know that was his first name. Arthur hands the ball off to Moy. He then shifts it across to Briscoe. Cutting towards the left edge. Could be a high shot. It is a high shot. Penalty for FC. Okay. 4 minutes 15 to go. Is that Saints appointment real in the Super League Discord chat? Let me have a look real quick. Oh. Right. Must be. If it's in the Discord, it must be real. So penalty for FC. Tap from Lytton on halfway. And a great carry over the 40. Nearly shrugs off May as well to find a break. Plays for Briscoe. Scooting over the 30. Cutting back towards the middle. Flat ball across. There's just no need to do that. There's no need to do that. They've lost it. Gifted easy territory to KR. You just don't need to do that. That's a great carry from Lawton up towards a 40. He's still going. And he'll have to go back and play it on the 40. Yes, Julie, I do. 3 minutes 15 to go. There's no need for that. No need for it. Where's Salabio? Can't wait for him to get back on in the second half. Next carry through the middle from Hadley. Stop just shy of FC's 40. 3 tackles left and 3 minutes to go. In centre field with Amon. Straightens up over the 30. It is right to May, across to Bachelor, over the 20. Take it to ground, about 19 metres out on the try line, over on the right edge of the park. 2 minutes 40 left, back towards the middle to May. Aims a kick just towards the left of the post. Collected, I think, just in field from Arthur, and tackled in goal. That's good stuff there. Good stuff. Well-placed kick. Really well-placed kick. Just collected in goal from Arthur, almost. Oh, sorry, just collected in front of the in-goal area. Almost. Got the all clear from hospital, had more tests on Tuesday, waiting for results. Might have a disc bulge. Okay, fair dues. Same 3018 FC, okay. And a long dropout. This will be collected over the halfway line by Davies. A strong run through centre field. Love that. And returns over the 30. 25 metres out. That's a great return from Davies. Giving it full beans. Plays for Lytton. In centre field with Tom Amone. Offloads a ball to Lawton. Great carry. He's lost a boot as well on the 10. Scooped up by Lytton. Burrow making a tackle from Marker. Stopped 9 metres out. Short side left to May. Flat ball that looked forward there to Whitbread, but it's not called. 4 metres out. Eventually plays it for Morg. Goes at the line himself. Morg dives through. This could be the equaliser in a second. Chris Kendall says it's a try. Mate. This is 12-10 with a kick to come. Arthur Morg going in. It's game on. It's game on. FC's been doing really well for territory. Obviously, they've given away a couple of penalties as well, which hasn't helped. KR in good position. They've been clunky in shape, in structure, but a couple moments. Obviously, the try from Amone, the kick towards the back right from May, the kick towards the left of the sticks on that set then from May, or just prior to it to get the dropout. Good stuff. So the final repeat sets, they're doing much better with the territory that they're being gifted from FC. So, much better from KR, but FC, as I said, a couple penalties creeping in. Kicking is still solid, but a few errors too. And that was just silly stuff before from, who was it that cut back towards the middle? Was it Briscoe? Yeah, Briscoe with the ball across to Arthur. It was weird. There's no need for it. They're still looking good, but 25 seconds to go in the first half. But this could be 12-all in a second. I do think Morg will get this one, which is why I've added the points on. My exact score's still on, by the way, actually. And the kick from Arthur Morg is good. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 12-all. Hey. Right. And folks, the hooter has sounded, so that will be half time. Right then, let's get up a fresh poll for the second half. Who will win? 12-12 at half time. Well, this is a very good half. Opening 20, solid from FC. Much better from KR in the second quarter. But also help from FC. Few dodgy moments from them. So get your votes in on the poll, folks. Let me know your thoughts. Who's going to win from this point on? Right. So currently it's got Hull KR -4 on the bet. Currently. Interesting stuff. Interesting. If you guys have a score prediction you want to throw in from this point on, go for it. Let me know. But 11 votes, 55% have KR to win from this point on. It's looking good. It's looking like a good game. But yeah, my exact score is on. I got the exact score this morning in the NRL. Panthers to beat the Eels 24-18. Nailed it. Gerin. And I've got this one 24-18 as well. So we will see. We will see. I was also thinking, I know there'll be some people that aren't really fans of video games here. I get it. I have been really tempted to stream video games soon as well. Just like middle of the week whenever I've got like nothing on. Or even on the weekends too if there's nothing to do. streaming like Siege or maybe COD, maybe Valorant actually, or maybe some FIFA. I don't know. I've been tempted to stream, so I don't know if anyone would stop by for gaming stuff, but GTA 6 November, I could do. Issue with that is I feel like it might be overly saturated. I'm not too sure. Maybe. But I'm still not sure where to make a gaming channel. I do technically have another channel that I used to use for esports related stuff, which I could use. I'm Xbox. I would have done a Rugby League 26 series if the game was actually any good, but it's not, so I haven't. But I'm tempted to do gaming stuff, but I feel like I'd need to make a different channel. But it's just like building up the audience again. But I could post gaming related videos to the channel too then. I've also been tempted to multi-stream, like start doing these streams on Twitch as well. But I don't know. Live streaming any more Super League games tomorrow? Wigan vs Saints. Realistically, KR should be up by 3 tries, cost themselves with stupid mistakes, and should have had another set as that kit was clearly hit by FC. Well, at the same time, Mitch, FC could be up by more if they didn't give away silly mistakes. You'd stop by. Love that, Jack. Thank you very much. This fan has to go on. Bloody hell. But yeah, if there's people that would stop by, that'd be great. But I don't know whether to do a different channel or not. Will we have to wait for GTA 6 online? I don't know, actually. Just Google it. Will GTA 6 have online from launch? GTA 6 will not have an online mode from launch. Rockstar Games has confirmed that the release is exclusively a single-player experience, matching their historical release strategy for games like GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2. So I guess I could get GTA 6, play the story, and do, make videos out of it. I think what I would do, though, is like with story modes, is I'd stream them, but then upload them as videos in parts as well. Evening. Good evening. Can me and you have a game of Rugby League together? Well, I don't have Rugby League 26 installed because it's a garbage game. Unless it suddenly got better, then I've been tempted to download it just to play it and see what it feels like at the minute. Because if it's even remotely playable, then I would consider streaming. But I don't really like the game. Unless you're top 5% of those games, you won't gain any traction. But if you have good personality, single-player, story-based games, you'll do well, in my opinion. Well, there's a lot of stuff recently. Some of you might be in the space. I don't know. Might be aware of the streamer university that happened recently. But some people may be familiar with a content creator called Ludwig. Some of you won't be. Some of you won't have a clue who that is, but he's a very big content creator. He actually was asked by Kingston, who's one of the biggest streamers on the planet, during his streamer university to give lectures or classes on streaming and content. And I've watched 3. I think I've watched 3 out of his 4 lessons so far. They are very insightful, which I'm going to take on board. And if I do something new, or even with what I'm currently doing, take that on board to hopefully drive content forwards a bit more. Think you'll be getting a new FC26? Maybe. Or FC27? Maybe. If I'm going to be streaming games, then I'll probably make sure I get them on release and stream them. Because I bought this capture card. I might as well use it. I've not used it since October when I made that video on Rugby League 26. But that's the problem. Going off what Winega said, the problem is, do I use the platform I've got on here to stream games on this channel? Or do I create a brand new channel where I might be able to, I don't know, let's say there's 50 people that showed up for a GTA stream when it first came out. Could I get could I get 150 people showing up for a GTA stream if I made a brand new channel specifically for gaming? That's the thing. That's the thing. Not usually my gig gaming content, but I'll stick it on as a background noise, mate. Those dulcet tones are always welcome. Oh, what an absolute sweetheart. Thank you, Westy. Absolute sweetheart. Stay on this channel. It's tempting. Right. I'll have to think about it. I'll have to think about it and decide what I'm going to do. But yeah, things like Siege, Valorant, COD when the next one comes out. There's a couple of mates that we really got into COD ranked a couple of years back. Not on the latest game, but the one before it. We were like really into it. And we're actually pretty good. So tempted to do that again. Risk people unsubbing if they get notifications for something they're not interested in. That is also a thing as well. At the same time, it's just like, if you don't want to watch a gaming stream, then you just don't watch it. Like, that's the thing. So if you're only here to watch during Rugby League games, then you just don't join during a gaming stream. But if you see something like, oh, I kind of like Siege, I'll stop by for a bit, see how it goes. It's like, okay, this ain't really for me. I'll just come by on the next game. Also on Twitch, I did make a Twitch and I started multi-streaming, but things messed up and I know how to do it properly now. But I do plan to maybe include Twitch, but I don't know where to do gaming on Twitch. Actually, it's harder to be discovered on Twitch, actually. But I've been tempted to multi-stream for things like this. But I do have an account. I just haven't really used it. Problem is, when I first tried to multi-stream, what it does is, whatever processes are used by the PC, it doubles because it does it for YouTube and for Twitch. So, right now, my PC's using 15.7% of its CPU, but it would kind of double that because it has to do one for YouTube and one for Twitch. But there's a subscription I can get for about 20 quid a month, which means I send the data to that service, that platform, and then it spreads it onto the two platforms for me, so it's not taking everything out of my PC. Why is it so hard to get views on Twitch than it is on YouTube? It's discoverability, so people have to be searching for a certain thing. So on YouTube, if you search for something, it will give you, it's algorithm based. So if people want to watch a Hull FC versus Hull KR live stream, chances are on Google, this live stream might actually come up. Whereas on Twitch, it might come up on Twitch, but you can discover different streams, different channels more. Things can be pushed out to you a little bit more on YouTube. Whereas with Twitch, it's just, here's the category, here's the streamers, and they're ranked by viewership. So, essentially, if one person just so happens to join, you got to make sure they stay in. And then you'll be higher up on the list. Then one more, and it all starts adding up. So, if I did start streaming on Twitch, I'd basically need a bunch of people here to go join me, and then that ranks me higher up on that section. That's what I'd need. Like on TikTok as well, it actually pushes people out there to more people. So you could just be scrolling randomly and a live stream might just pop up on your For You page. Yeah, I've been tempted to stream gaming, but again, I just don't know which one. Whether to do it on this channel or a new. I think I'd rather do it on a new. But we'll see. The name sounds familiar, Bobby, but I'm not too sure. It sounds familiar. Dominated a bit early on, FC did. 007 First Light's a good game. I've heard it is. It looks a bit clunky, and some of the clips I've seen, it looks a bit clunky, but I haven't looked into any of it. 17 votes, 53% have FC to win from this point on. Interesting. Tries from Lytton, Bachelor, Amon, and Morg so far. It's been a decent game. Decent game. I'm surprised Leeds going to be looking good. Looking good buy players this season. I assume that means we'll be looking to buy good players this season. I'm not surprised because I believe, Adam, that's what everyone does. If I'm not mistaken. Just can't wait for Everton to win it all this year. Do you know what I mean? Can't wait. Gonna win it all. Obviously, we'll get the Champions League next season. That's wrapped up. Don't worry about that one. But yeah, get your votes in on the poll, folks. Let me know who you think is going to win. If you got an exact scoreline, throw it in there as well. Get him in. I just realised. They're advertising Mortal Kombat. There's 2 actors in that was in the Shogun series. I just realised. I love Shogun, by the way. I don't know if anyone in here saw it, but that's one of my top 5s, actually. I love it. Love it. Unironically, think Everton could have a great season. Sneaky 5th place finish. Maybe. I think it's a possibility. I think it is a genuine possibility. I think we'll be stronger on paper this year. I know there's no Grealish again this season. It didn't help when he was injured, but we've still kept all the players we need to. I think we understand that Beto's probably our striker. I still want someone else, but I think we understand he should be starting. Still needs to sign maybe a right back, and we're still, re-signing some people. We've signed 1 new player. That's it. We need a right back and maybe a striker. But we could do well. We're not changing too much in the side. It's still a fairly decent side. If Branthwaite can stay fit as well, that'll be huge. Our defence, typically over the last few years, has actually been solid. Like 2 years ago, it was joint 4th best or something, or 5th. The year before, it was 4th. The year before, 5th, something like that. So we've had really good defences. We've kept teams out. We're not scoring much. That's the issue. But we'll see this year. I think we'll be okay. Okay, she'll be back underway soon. And a reminder, I'm doing the match review after this, and Streamer Heights will go onto TikTok and other socials once the actual highlights for this game come out. Okay, who's going to start well in the second half? That is also a big question. Who's going to start well? I mean, FC started well, but then dropped off. I need to be careful. 19 votes, 58% have FC to win. Okay, come on. Get us rolling, folks. Get us rolling. Oh, we're going to delay. Still waiting on KR to come out. Maybe having a quick chat with each other before they come out. Maybe. Don't know how much of a chance you've given him up top, but Njai was quality up front for the Blades. Had a touch of magic, surprisingly strong and good in the air. I don't know if I want to play him up top. I've been tempted to. I've been tempted to try McNeil up top, actually, to be honest. I think he's got a really good strike on him. Plus, just someone new, honestly. Someone new. And a better touch than the 2 strikers we've got. But maybe Njai up top, maybe. Depends if we want to give Dibbling more game time. Oh, we've got to start Asnu as well at left back. We've actually got to start him, which I don't know if we will. We'll see. Cheers for that first off, Rob. Did 4 mouse wrestle into it? Okay. All right. Look at you go. Fair dues. Congratulations. Very nice. Well, I'm going to end this poll. 23 votes, 52% have KR to win from this point on. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 12-all, and for the second half, we are back underway. Let's have it. Kick towards the back right corner for Briscoe, collected in goal, and it's SSA with the first carry, who takes it just over the 10, 15 out from his own try line. Burrow at dummy half. Through the middle now with Wood, pumping his legs up towards a 20. Did he play up top for Burnley for a season? Do all right. He was at Burnley, but whether he was up top, I'm not too sure. But I'd be tempted to give him a go there because I don't know where else he'll fit in. Maybe it's centre mid. He's not a bad centre mid actually. In centre field with SSA over the 40, a few metres shy of halfway. Last tackle coming up out the back to Arthur. Kicks from his own 40. Aims for the back right corner. This will be collected behind the 10. Another great kick again from Jake Arthur. And a return from Burgess up towards the 20. Down the left edge of the park. Next carry through the middle from Gildart. 1 minute gone in the second half. Gildart takes it up towards his own 30. In centre field, Morg waits at dummy half. Next carry from Davies. Through the middle. Once again, stopped on the 40. And a few tackles still to go in this set. Lytton goes left to Whitbread. Left to centre field, over the halfway line. 2 tackles to go. Well, now there's a 6 again for the Robins. Lytton to Hadley on FC's 40. So 40 metres out. Plenty of tackles to go. Lytton goes right to Amon. Straightens up, space behind the ruck. Nearly breaks through. They just get a hold of him. Stopped 25 metres out. In centre field with Lytton at dummy half. Looks left but goes right to May. Fakes a switch back. Then switches back to Hiku. He's 15 metres out right the sticks. 1 minute 45 gone. Lytton goes left to Lawton. In centre field. Across to May. Ball across to Morg. Then to Gildart in the corners. Burgess. Foot in touch. I saw it. I saw it. But fair play. Good recovery. Good scramble. Good defence from FC to put him out. So not much room to work with. But well done Harvey Barron there. Well done Harvey Barron. But yeah, just puts a foot in touch. Oh, he dropped the ball, actually. I didn't even see that, I'll be honest with you. Didn't even see it. 2 minutes 20 gone. Barron with the first carry of this set for FC. Just over his own 20. Burrow. Now with Briscoe. Jesus, what a start. KR scored 88 tries. Lewis has been involved in 40 of them. Jesus. 2 minutes 40 gone. Burrow at dummy half, in centre field, just shy of halfway. Goes left to Arthur. Ball across to Caesar. They got the numbers down the left-hand side, but there's a switch back to O'Neill. Bumps off Bay. Down the left edge. And he's about 45 metres out. 3 tackles left. Back towards a Middleton boy. Then to SASA. Straightens up with the carry. Bumps Batchelor onto his backside again. Up towards a 40. 3 minutes gone. 2 tackles to go. Clark with the latest carry and a 6 again for FC. 30 out. It's just going to be given as a penalty, actually. They could go for 2, but you might as well just tap and go. Okay. 3.5 minutes gone in the second half. Penalty for FC. They will actually go for 2. Okay. I don't mind it, but I would have preferred them just tapping and going. But this could be 14-0 in a second. It's 30 metres out in centre field. I'll wait for the kick to be good before I do anything. Salutations, Fred. Salutations. Huzzah and shit, as they say. Oh dear. Not good. That's not good at all. What have you got? What's wrong with you? What have you contracted? Rob, take the 2 kinetic channels. No. I don't think so. If they ever put me on commentary and a team goes for 2 early, I guarantee I'm going to say, what are they doing? What are they doing? Bad cold? Oh dear. Not good. Did you get it from a bat by any chance? Four minutes 50 gone in the second half. Same guy that would clap an early 1 pointer? That's not true. That's not true at all. I only won 1 point in the final quarter. In centre field with Briscoe. That was Wood, sorry. Shifting it right, now with Moy. Switch back to Barron, stopped on the 20. Plays for Hardacre, scoots from dummy half, up towards a 30. He'll stop just shy of it. 5 minutes 20 gone. He's actually up towards a 30. Good carry. It's a yard. Sorry, folks. Back towards the middle. It's down with Clark. Across to Caesar. Then to Lytton. Good meters over halfway, near the left touch line. 45 metres out, 5.5 gone. Moy, a dummy half, 2 tackles to go. Back towards the middle. SAS8 with a carry. Up towards KR's 40. It is right to Arthur. Puts boot to ball towards the back right corner, coming down 15 out. It's probably his worst kick of the game so far. Collected by Burgess. Loses a little bit of ground. Makes it back up. And next carry from Broadbent over the 20. Slightly right of centre field. 6 minutes gone in the second half. Morg goes right to Davies with a carry over the 30. Just shy of the 40, down the right edge. 3 tackles left. Plays for Batchelor. Now with Hiku, with a carry up towards a halfway line, just right of centre field. 6.5 minutes gone. Plays for Lytton, eventually. In centre field with Lawton, left to May. Goes at the line, over the 40. Trying to get an offload there, but he stopped 35 metres out. Left to Lytton. Aims a kick towards the left of the sticks. Good chase from Broadbent. Both go up. Broadbent snatches the ball away. I'm not sure if he dropped it. I'm not sure. That looked a bit dodgy to me. It's been given. But hold the line, caller, we shall see. Hey, it just looked a bit dodgy to me on that grounding. I need to see it from a different angle. I think he's confident with it, but we've got to see a different angle. This could be the lead for KR for the first time. But well done, Broadbent. Snatches the ball away like a thief in night. So Lytton with a kick. He is onside. Moy and Broadbent go up. Bumps off Barron, gets the ball down. I think it's just because he was hurt on the way down. Savaganda. Need to see a different angle. Need to see a different angle. Show us. Try is confirmed anyway. Try is confirmed. Okay. Right. That is Broadbent. And we've got Barron down at the minute. That is not good. Oh dear. My exact score's still on. Still on. I need a try and a miss kick from Hull. And then if KR get this one, I need a try and a kick, and that's it. Barron could be done here. This is not good. Morg to add the extras. 2022 predictions on. Which way did you go? The kick from Morg is good. Right, it is 18-14. Is Barron going off? I'm not too sure yet. I think I might just add the injury marker on now, actually. Because I think he will be going off. Alrighty. 7 minutes 45 gone in the second half. Barron is limping at the minute, but he's still going. He's a tough cookie. I think he'll carry on. So back underway. Amon with the first carry. 15 out from his own try line. I'll take the injury marker off. Marker. 8 minutes gone in the second half. Lytton goes left to Hadley. Carries it back towards a ruck. At 23-22. Well, it's on. Lawton through centre field up towards the 40. 2 tackles left for the Robins. Lytton goes left to May. Goes at the line himself over halfway. 8.5 minutes gone in the second half. Left to Lytton. Aims a kick towards the back left corner. Coming down on the 20. Not a great kick again. And that is an offload from Burgess. Actually gets it backwards eventually. But collected by Clark. Broadbent flops on him. Plays it for Arthur. And it's now with Barron. He'll take a carry 25 metres from his own try line. Burrow left to Briscoe. Then to Caesar. Across to O'Neill. Not much you can really do with that one. But gets an offload. Wayward stuff. Knocked on by Hiku. Picked up by a Bachelor. It's a knock on from KR. FC just got let off massively then. Big let off. Damn. Nine minutes 20 gone in second half. Scrum for FC on their own, or 15 out from their own line. They feed the ball in. Burrow goes right to Hardacre, down the right edge, and he carries it up towards the 20. Nearly done with the first 10 minutes. Plays for Arthur down the right edge. Now with Barron. Plays it for Burrow. And back towards the middle now with Clark. Straightens up with the carry. Folks, that is 10 minutes gone. Hey, half an hour to go in this game. Carried down the left edge from Moy up towards the halfway line. Still 2 tackles to go as well. Burrow right to SASA. Across to Arthur, out the back to Caesar. Good meters, nearly finds a break. Up towards the 30, shrugs off one defender, cuts back towards the middle. You had an option. What you get? You had the option to run in front of him. What are you getting pissed at him for? You could have run in front of him. A kick through from Arthur under a bit of pressure. Collected on the 10 from Broadbent. Next carry from Burgess. Up towards the 20, just over it. In centre field. Second tackle, Morg goes right to Gildart. Takes a carry up towards the 30. FC trying to move KR around the field like Leeds. They've done well spreading the ball around at the very least. Sometimes a bit clunky, but for the most part, I think they've spread the ball around fairly well. But they've matched them up front, to be fair to them. And Hiku with a carry over FC's 40. Last one coming up. 51 minutes, 15 gone. Plays with a mate. In centre field with Lytton. Aims a kick towards the back right corner. Moy underneath it. He's going to take this a few metres out from his own try line. Great timing on the tackle from Davies and a well-placed kick from Lytton. That's his best one of the day so far. First carry. Briscoe. 5 out from his own line. Long way to go here. KR needs to be disciplined. And he has to go back and play it again. It was a long way for FC to go, and KR are set defensively. Latest carry, the ball comes loose, and they've lost it. KR will get possession inside the 10. They do have a challenge if they want to, have a challenge. But they've just lost it. Evening, Liam. Howdy, sir. Good to see you. 52 minutes gone. Yeah, I don't see any stripping actions there. The ball just kind of popped out, it seems. Yeah, he went for an offload and then it was kind of knocked out. All right, then. Gifting territory away to KR. Fair dues. Didn't end the previous set too well. KR then get up the field. There's a great kick towards the corner from Lytton. And then, because they're like trying to take meters, they have to go back and play it again. KR gets set defensively. And now they've got a scrum on the 10. They shift it left. Morg stopped on the 10 near the left touchline. He's going to play this for May. Back towards the middle to Litton. Drops it off to Luckley. Pumping his legs over the 10. 7 metres out. Let's make that 6, shall we? Plays for Litton. Back towards the middle now with Minchella. Drops it off to Hadley. Back over the 10. And he's about 8 metres out between the posts. Dragged back towards the 10, actually. And a 6 again. Litton. Flat ball on his outside to Luckley. He's going to be stopped 2 or 3 metres out left of the post. Great chance for KR here. Litton goes right to May. Fakes the handoff right. Caught in a dead end at the minute. Caught in a cul-de-sac. Needs an offload, but he's going to be stopped on the 10. 53.5 minutes gone. Second tackle. Litton between the sticks at dummy half. Goes left to Minchella. Cuts back towards the middle. Straightens up with the carry. And is 3 or 4 metres out in front of the left post. Litton at dummy half. Right to May. Ball across to Broadbent. Cuts out ball to Hiku. Bumps off one, but is then stopped on the 10. Plays for Bachelor near the right touchline. Back towards the middle to May. Drops it off to Hadley. And he's going to play this ball 4 metres out right at the post. Last tackle, 54 minutes gone. It's not been a great set here, but defensively off the goal line, KR's been solid. Luckily with a carry, he'll be stopped inches in front of the goal line. Great goal line D there from FC. Great goal line D. Moy is going to play this for Arthur. They've got 99 metres to go here. Barron with the first carry. He's 5 out from his own line. 54.5 minutes gone. Next carry from Hardacre. Over the 10. 4 tackles to go. Plays it in centre field for Moy. Goes left to O'Neill. Hill is on for SASA as well. He's stopped just shy of the 20 down the left edge. Litton. Scoots from dummy half. Only makes a few extra metres there. And 2 tackles to go. Burrow. Now with Wood. And he makes a few metres. Stopped just shy of the 30. 55 minutes gone. Last tackle. Hits Luckley in the ruck. And they're going to force a penalty. Oh no, they're not. So Luckley was standing directly to the side of Burrow. And Burrow just threw it directly into Luckley. Trying to force a penalty. Oh dear. It is a great crowd. They're going to challenge though. So the call was, it was a deliberate pass into Luckley. I would agree with that. He knows that Luckley's there. Like he just does. And he throws it directly into him. So I think he's intentionally done that. I think they'll lose this. But yeah, the crowd does look good. Someone said that Andy last said it was like 19k, something like that. 19k tickets, which is splendid. Challenge is unsuccessful. 55.5 minutes gone. Penalty for KR. What are you doing, Amir Butter? What are you doing? Silly goose, lad. They're going to go for 2. Ooh, that makes my exact score a little bit tougher. I get it because it makes it a 6-point game. I get it. But also just back yourselves, tap and go. Morg to make it 20 points to 14. So, at this point, I need 2 tries, a try from each team and both with a missed conversion from this point to get my exact score. And the kick from Morg is good. It is 20 points to 14. It was last tackle. They needed a quick play of the ball. Luckily, was in the way. I agree he was in the way, but at the same time, the penalty was against him intentionally throwing it into Luckley, which he didn't have to do. He could have very easily just not done that. And we're back underway. 6-point lead for the Robins. It's been collected 5 out from May in the back left corner. Hands it off to Luckley, and he carries it just over the 10. I think in the final stint, Salabio and SS are going to need to be on together because they'll have the biggest impact. Oh, and it's kicking off, folks.
Oh, what about that? Send
Go
him
on.
Up. Send the drifting edge up. Get him off the field. That was diabolical.
It's kicking off. It's kicking off, folks. We've got a scrap. Pushing and shoving. Go on, throw a punch. I dare you. Any punches? I didn't, I don't know. So much of a kerfuffle. I didn't really see any punches thrown. But there may have been. Don't even know what sparked it. Oh, Hill. That's poor. That could be a sin bin at the very least. I think Hill might be in the bin there. May might get something because he was pushing. Bachelor for FC might get something because he was pushing. I think if there's any cards, it's Hill. I can't see any punches. A lot of pushing and shoving. A lot of grabbing collars and stuff. 57.5 minutes gone. The clock is stopped. Oh, hand in the face from May. Okay. See, actually now, Hill might get a sin bin for his shot initially, and May was the one that then pushed him over and then put a hand in his face. That could be a sin bin for either side. Or both. That could be one each. I think I'd sit Hill and May down here. And also, it gets a bit more control over the game as well. Send them off for 10. You get some control back. I think they both deserve to be sin bin too. I'd be cool with it. Let's have a gander. What's the call going to be? Leave Hill on? Nah. Get him off. If this is just a talking to from Kendall, this will happen again. Right, he's basically saying, been a good derby, hasn't it, lads? Do you want to play sat down like? Do you want to sit down, have a cup of tea or whatever on Dutch lines? He's just saying it's a penalty against Hill, and we just, we move on. But if it does happen again, then someone will be sat down. All right, then. 23 minutes, indeed. 22 minutes, 15 to go if you want to be uber specific. The next carry through the middle is going to be from Luckley, stopped on halfway. Plays of a Lytton, scoops the ball up, goes down the short side left to Morg, and carries up towards FC's 40. 22 minutes to go. Down the left edge, now back towards the middle. Bell is on for Clark as well for FC. May switches back to Hadley, takes it over the 40 in centre field. Plays for Lytton. Scoots, but then goes left to Morg. Drops the ball off to Gildart. And he stopped 25 metres out. Last tackle for the Robins. Short side left to Lytton. Chips the ball. Basically straight into the air, coming down on the 10. Moy goes up, takes it cleanly, comes down with it on the 10. Really well taken from Logan Moy. Really well taken. Burrow hands it off to Barron. He then goes left to Lytton. And he's 15 out from his own line. Plays for Caesar. Through the middle now with Barron, over the 20. Lands on his front as well. Second tackle. Briscoe with the next carry. Slightly right centre field, good metres, 35 out from his own line. 59 minutes gone, 21 to go. Burrow, left to Bell, drops it off to Hill. And carries it a few metres shy of halfway. Last tackle coming up, trying to force a penalty there. Right to Arthur, puts boot to ball. This will be collected 2 metres in front of the try line. Arthur's kicking has been sublime today. Absolutely sublime. 59.5 minutes gone, nearly into the final quarter. Davies with the next carry, pumping his legs up towards the 20. Second tackle. May goes down the short side right to Burgess. Over the 30, some extra meters too. Good carry, 3 tackles left. Litton at dummy half. Short side right to Hiku. Strong contact with Litton, bumps him onto his backside. Giving it to each other as well, talking, bit of chirping. Down the short side right again, scoop from Litton, nearly a high shot from Hill. Last tackle. Folks, we're into the final quarter of the game. Hey, May with a kick towards the left of the post. Underneath it is Barron. Takes it cleanly 5 out from his own line. Returns over the 10. Bumps off Morgan to his backside. And they'll start the set just in front of the 10. Next carry from Moy. A few metres shy of the 20. Long way for FC to go. Briscoe with the next carry up towards the 30. Good meters. Good post-contact meters from Briscoe. Plays for Burrow. Now with O'Neill. Just shy of halfway. 2 tackles left for FC. 19.5 to go. Burrow. Not Barrow. Right to Arthur. Flat ball across to Batchelor on his outside. Stopped over KR's 40. Last one coming up. Short side right to Arthur. Puts boot to ball. This will come down on the 10. And a knock on from Broadbent. Picked up by Burrow. In the corner now with Barron. Steps back inside. 2 or 3 meters out. I have said a lot of times before that there is an error in Broadbent's game. When he's at fullback, there's an error in there. Just didn't say it in this prediction video. 15 out. Bell in centre field. 19 minutes to go. Fresh set of 6 for FC. Chance to equalise soon, possibly. And a 6 again as well. Arthur launches that ball left to Litton. Stopped 7 or 8 metres out near the left touchline. Plays for Moy. Back towards the middle to Caesar. Now with Hill. Luckily, shooting out the line there to get to him. Stopped 12 or 13 out. Left to centre field. Burrow. Between the sticks with Caesar. Out the back to Arthur. Shifting it right. Cut out ball. Intercepted from Burgess. Moy's chasing. Can he get to him? Burgess is quick though. Moy's going to get him. He shrugs off Moy. And goes all the way. Burgess will extend it to 24-14. Look at him go. Good effort from Moy. Really good effort. But that is 24-14. Interception. It was a nice idea, but that ball was in the air for a long time. It's always risky. Cut-out balls are, when they get them right, they are beautiful. But the ball's going to be in the air that long. It's risky. And Burgess nicks the ball away. Goes the length of the field. And that's a try for Burgess and another one for KR. That might seal this one. There's still plenty of time for Hull FC to score, but it's like, with the way this game has been, it's every point matters really at the minute. Great effort from Moy. Why did he not commit and not slow him down? I think he did commit. It was just a fend. As he was diving, put a fend on his skull. 63 minutes gone. 17 to go. So still plenty of time for something to happen here, but FC will need to score next. I think if KR do score again, then that is full time. There's nothing wrong with what Moy did there, Bobby. There's nothing wrong. Just relax, lad. Black lad that FC had the wing a couple of years ago. Only a couple... Oh, you think of the really quick one. And the kick from Morg is good. 26-14. The one that's like from a standing start, just like burnt players on the outside. I think I know what you mean. What's his name? Give me the wretched name. It's not No Largo? That doesn't say. I thought it was a longer name than that. I don't know if is that right? Ratu Naugalo? Naulago, that's the one. Ratu Naulago. Doesn't sound right. I thought it was a much longer name than that. $64 minutes, 15 gone. 12-point lead for KR. Just joined any fights. It did kick off about 10 minutes ago. A couple of handbags being thrown. But KR, in good territory at the minute. 2 tackles to go. Litton in centre field goes right to May. Then across to Broadbent. Steps back inside. Over the 40. A few extra metres too. 35 out. Last one for the Robins. They could go for 1 pretty soon. They're in drop goal territory. And a penalty for KR. They'll just go for 2 instead. Hands all over the ball. That is such a poor. You smash your TV because of it. Why? This will be 28-14 for KR in a second, I think. Assuming they're going for 2. Looks like they will. FC had such a good chance today. Ill discipline really started creeping into their game. 65.5 minutes gone, 14.5 to go. Morg to add the extras. I do think he'll get this one. And the kick is good. It is 26-14. Wait, did I accidentally make it 28? I think I did. Yeah. Oh, no, it is 28, sorry. Because they were on 26. That's my bad. I was right. Well, there's no need to smash your TV, though, is it, Bobby? Let's be for serial. 13.5 minutes to go. Still time for a comeback, but we'll have to see. 18,809 people in attendance. That's really, really good. Short kickoff from FC, and it's won back by the Robins. Hiku plays it for May, and it's now with Davies with a carry over the 40. So by the end of this set, KR could be in good territory again. May through centre field with Broadbent. A few metres shy of halfway. 3 tackles to go. Litton goes right to Amon over the halfway line and up towards FC's 40. Great carry. In centre field with Minchella. Carries it up towards FC's 30. 13 minutes to go. Cust is back on for Burrow. Left to May. Aims a kick towards the back left corner. This will come down 5 out for Moy. He goes up, takes it cleanly, and comes down with it just shy of the 10. It's a long way for FC to go. They're going to have to start throwing the ball around soon. Barron with a carry just over the 10. 67.5 minutes gone. Plays of a Cust. Up towards the 30 now with Litton. Through the middle, up towards a 40. 2 tackles to go. They made some decent meters on this set. Not been pinned back, which is good. In centre field with Bell. Away with ball across, intercept on the 10. What are you doing? What are you doing? $68 minutes gone, 12 to go. That is poor. There's been a couple of those, mostly in the first half from FC, but there's been a couple of those where they're just throwing the ball for the sake of it. Hiku with the next carry. Amon is on for Luckley as well. Hiku with a great carry. 25 out in centre field. KR could hit 38. Litton with a carry over the 10. 9 metres out between the sticks. Last tackle coming up. Minchella left to May. Caught in a dead end. Cuts back towards the middle. Gets an offload. Minchella kicks through. Chases. Pinball off a few FC legs. And collected by Max Wood. Moy at dummy half. Hands it off to O'Neill with a carry just over the 10. And Litton with the next carry. Push back a little bit. 15 out from his own line. Ladies and gentlemen, we have got 11 minutes to go. Top 5 metres are all from KR. Davies, Burgess, Hickey, Amon and Broadbent. Down the right-hand side now with Hardacre. Kicks through, chases. Might have been offside. Maybe. No, not given. Okay. Not given. 30 metres out. KR in possession. It is right to Broadbent, then across to Hickey. Down the right edge. Just over the 30. Nearly into the final 10 minutes. Eventually plays for Broadbent. It is now with Batchelor. And he carries it up towards a 20. Back towards the middle. Minchella. Straightens up with the carry. 15 out. And he's stopped about 13 out in centre field between the sticks. I thought it was accidental offside too, but Lytton with the scoot goes right to Hadley. 2 metres out, right at the post. Lytton looking left, but then goes right, kicks through. It is pounced on by O'Neill. Good recovery. 10 minutes to go in this game, folks. Wait. A knock on from Briscoe, 3 metres out of his own line. Hull FC have shat this game up the wall. Lytton between the sticks goes right to May. Space down the right, across the Broadbent. Good hands in the corners. Davies taken into touch. Great tackle. Great tackle from Davy Lytton. Damn. 9.5 to go. Still time for maybe 2 tries, but they would need a penalty in there somewhere. I think they could at least get 2 tries. Could they get a third one? Need a miracle. Great recovery from Lytton. He slipped over as well and then got across. Great tackle. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, 9 minutes to go in this game. 14-point lead for KR. Barron bumps Lytton onto his backside. 15 out of his own line. Plays for Cust. Left to Bell. And over the 20, just left to centre field. Next carry from SASA bumps Amon onto his backside. Plays for Cust in centre field. Right to Arthur. Goes at the line across to Batchelor. Now over halfway. Looking for an offload. Gets one to Hill. Inside KR territory. Good meters up towards their 40. Look for an offload. Eventually gets one to Cust. Launches a ball right. Barron, bit of room to run. Steps back inside over the 30. If they can get one soon, it's possibly game on. Possibly. Also, if they got a penalty, I would consider going for the 2. But considering they need both kicks as well, probably not. If they get a try and a kick, then maybe go for 2 if they get a penalty after that. 8 minutes to go. Last tackle. Kick towards the back left from Arthur. Coming down 5 out. We've got a contest. Collected by Lytton. And he stopped 3 out from the try line. That's when they'll turn the ball over. So long way for KR to go. Long way to go. Did I not name the right one, Chris? Ratu Now Largo, sorry. Is that not the one? Do you want to just Google it real quick so you know if it's the right one or not? .72.5 minutes gone. Latest carry from Desiree, who's finally on the field. Next carry through the middle from Batchelor. Inside FC territory, 2 tackles to go. The ball comes loose and it's an error from Broadbent. No challenge because you wasted it in a minute. Could they have won the challenge? Maybe. It's tough. 7 minutes to go. All right then. Scrum for FC. Just shy of halfway in centre field with Arthur. It's right to Batchelor. Straightens up with a carry. Pump at his legs. 45 metres out from the try line. Good opening carry. 6.5 minutes to go. Cust goes left to Bell. Cross to SASA. Bumps off one. Desiree gets a hold of him. But he carries it up towards a 40. He's on for Wood. In centre field with Cust. Goes right to Arthur. Out the back to Caesar. Then to Moy. Good meters down the right edge. Cut out ball to Barron. Steps back inside. Good carry up towards a 10. They're in good position. They do ideally need to score on this set here. Moy back towards middle to Caesar on the 20. Now 15 out with Bell, up towards a 10. Good meters, and 6 out between the sticks. Great chance for FC. 2 tackles to go. Cust left to SASA. Caught a dead end. Goes left to Arthur. Switches back to O'Neill. Straightens up with the carry, and FC are going to play this a metre in front of the try line left of the post. Plays of a Cust. Out the back to Arthur. He's going to kick towards the back right corner. It's only going to come down to the 10 though. Barron collects it in the corner. Has a chance here, Barron. Gets an offload. Now with Batchelor. Hang on a minute. Hardacre kicks through. That's a great kick. Hang on a minute. That is nicely done. That is nice. Try is given. Only thing that's worth checking is when the ball carrying arm touched the ground from Barron, was someone holding him? Because if they were, then that's... It's not double movement. I think there might be a different word for it. But that is a cracking try from FC. The ball carrying arm definitely touched the floor, but it doesn't matter if no one was holding him. So that's the only problem. Or did his ball carrying arm actually touch the ground? That's the question. But this... Oh, they're saying Arthur's offside. Ball carrying arm did just touch the ground. I think it just touched the ground. I didn't see the onside offside. And he is... That's onside, that. Yeah, John Wells, what are you playing at? That's definitely onside. I think this will be a try for FC here. 5 minutes to go. This could be an 8-point game in a second. There's going to be a formal review. Just waiting. Just waiting. Tries confirmed, folks. Okay. I thought a bit of the ball carrying arm touched the ground, if I'm honest with you. But it was definitely onside from the kick. And that was a really good kick there from Hardacre. And that is Arthur. Kick's good as well. Okay, 8-point lead for the Robins. Arthur with the latest try. 28 points to 20. FC need to score real quick. Yeah, I said that. Bloody hell, Chris. Come on now. I said that twice. Who's your man of the match? Good question. Caesar's kicking's been very good. I don't think there's any standout players for me in this game, I'll be honest with you. But I think Arthur's kicking has been good. And he's created chances. Moy with the carry on the right edge. So I think I'll go with Arthur. Next carry from Hardacre over the 30. A few metres shy of the 40. 3 tackles still to go. Plays for Moy down the right edge. Now back towards the middle to Arthur. Cross to Bell. In centre field. Now to Caesar. They're having a go here. It's with Litton. Good meters over halfway. Up towards the 14 in the left touchline. And gets an offload. Collected by Hadley. And carries it up towards halfway. 4 minutes to go. That could be it there. That could be it. Plays for May. Next carry is going to be from Davies. Plays for May. Now with Desiree. Stop just shy of the 30. Down the right edge. There's a scoop from Litton over the 20. 15 out. Slammed into the ground. Hill getting stuck in again. 3.5 minutes to go. Ideally, you need an interception here. Does your score prediction change for tomorrow? Probably, but I've locked in. I think there's still reason it could be close, but we'll see. Right to Desiree. Chance to crash over. Oh my God. You can't let him do that. You can't let him do it. Absolutely bulldozing his way over. That's too easy. That's too easy. I see Josh. Hey, Josh, glad to see you. Hope you're well, sir. Josh Sim, what a guy. Good to see you, lad. But defence could have been better. But that's a great carry from Jordan Desiree. This will be 34 points to 20. Tries confirmed. 3 minutes to go. Not good enough from FC. Great carry, but not good enough from FC. God, it was such a good game for a while as well. Such a good game. Okay, then. 2.5 minutes to go. Oh, yeah. The ball. I forgot about the ball. Well. Unbeaten in all Hull derbies from Willie Peters. Fair dues. Fair dues. Okay. 34 points to 20. 2 minutes 5 to go. Simon Griggs, former Wire player. God, there was a period of Simon Griggs' career when he played at 13 for Warrington. There was like, I think it was 2010. He turned into this absolute beast. Like, he was just so good. The Sony would have been the difference, no doubt. Possibly. Possibly. Looks like there was a shoulder being thrown in there from Cust. 1 minute 45 to go. Any more points in this game? I think if it ends up 40-20, which I don't think it will, it's a bit unrepresentative of the game overall, I think. Down the right edge with Davies. And he carries it just shy of the 30. Howdy, Toby. Good to see you. Minute and a half to go. Batchelor with a carry up towards a 40. And May goes short side right to Lytton. Drills the ball low, looking for touch. And they will let it go out. 1 minute 15 remaining. Well, fair play to KR. Fair play. Right. 1 minute left in this game. Play the ball 15 out from FC's own try line. Arthur goes right to Barron. Straightens up with the carry just over the 20. When's FC 27 coming out, Adam? 45 seconds left. It's with Batchelor down the right edge. 40 seconds to go. Cust. Shifting the ball left to Arthur. Then to Caesar. Ball across to Briscoe. On halfway. Cuts back inside. 45 metres out from the try line. September. Is there an exact date for it yet, or not just yet? In centre field with Hill. 20 seconds ago, he cuts towards the left-hand side, fakes the switch back, then flicks it on to Briscoe. And straightens up towards the 40 and just over it. 45, I was going to say 45 seconds left, yeah. 10 seconds left, I was going to say 15, 10 seconds left. Over the 30, SASA with a carry. Stopped 25 out in centre field. Ladies and gentlemen, the hoot will sound. That is full time. Oh my God. Well, it was a hell of a contest initially. KR running away with it eventually. But that was a solid game. Great derby. Great way to start the week. Got the winner correct, fortunately. It was looking like it could have been off to start this game. But overall, that was a decent game. Bit of venom in there too. You love to see it. Bit of pushing and shoving. No real hands being thrown. Maybe next time. We'll see. Maybe next time. Hopefully. Always love a scrap, don't we? But anyway, great game. Good effort from FC initially. KR just too good in the end as well. Right then, match review. Hull FC 20, Hull Kingston Rovers 34. To start this game, FC were perfect. Absolutely perfect. Good meters through the middle. I thought there could be occasions where they get pinned back, but they were making good meters. They spread the ball around a bit and executed fairly cleanly. Salabio, he's just come up on screen, so that reminds me. Salabio to start this game, his energy with his carries and in defence were beautiful to see. Strong hits in defence, strong carries with the ball in hand. Beautiful stuff. But in possession, FC looking really good, getting up the field. Off the back of that, the kicks from Arthur today were quality. There's maybe 2 kicks that weren't great. There was the end of a set that was a bit clunky. They didn't really have a clue what they were doing. Ended up in the hands of Arthur and had to kick across the floor. So that didn't really amount to much. And there was maybe 1 kick where it landed 15 out from the try line. Every other kick landed, at worst, 8 metres out from the try line, but most of them 5 metres from the try line or less. So many of those kicks, especially in the first half from Arthur, were absolute quality all game long, finding the corners constantly. Beautiful kicking from him. But early on, especially off the back of those kicks, the discipline from Hull FC, the energy levels in defence to keep KR pinned back were quality. The kicking from Litton off the back of some of those sets from KR as well were poor. He had 2 very poor kicks early on. Collected on the 30 by Moy. They're starting sets in the midfield. And FC get up the park and moving the ball around, shifting it with pace, and they executed really well. So it was a great start. They scored 2 tries in 8 minutes. Great start from FC. Eventually, ill discipline started creeping into their game. KR were a little bit quicker in possession. Some of the kicks were a bit better too. Some of the execution inside the red zone from KR early on was poor, and they gifted or led off FC on a couple of occasions. But FC then started letting ill discipline creep into their game. They let KR up the field. KR started executing a bit more cleanly on both edges, and they started finding some more points. But then gets to 12-all at half time. FC throw that away, but in the second half, the energy levels are good to start. But KR kind of start where they left off. There's ill discipline from FC. KR's moving the ball around more cleanly. Good carries through the middle. And it was just a lot of poor execution from FC in the second half as well. Like FC, they got chances to get up the park. But it got to a point where they started throwing the ball around. Actually, there was a couple of times in the first half, I'll say as well. They started throwing the ball around with no idea what to do. There was an offload, I can't remember who it was from, but no one expected it or no one tried to go to it or get it, even though there's 2 players basically on top of the ball that could have pounced on it. There was Briscoe that cut back towards centre field and tried to offload the ball across to Arthur when he just didn't need to do it and Arthur knocked on. So I'm not blaming Arthur for that one. And then in the second half, there were some offloads. Players just didn't know what they were doing. They were really clunky moving the ball around. But it really took some sting out of the game. They started out so well in the first half, but dropped off with ill discipline and execution, and it persisted in the second half. And KR were good enough with discipline, a little bit cleaner moving the ball around. The kicking game also got better as well, finding the corners, and they started to pin FC back a bit more. And they were kicking from their own half a lot of that second half too. So, good start from FC. But yeah, they started to drop off as the game went further on. Interception try from Burgess didn't help as well. It was a decent effort to loop the ball over the top from, I want to say it was Arthur, but good interception from Burgess. And just a few more moments in that second half just adding up for KR. Yeah, ill discipline and errors really killed FC as the game went further on. But KR, big enough, strong enough, executed well enough as the game got later on. And they deserved the win in the end. So there you go. There's the match review, folks. That'll be on TikTok later. Although some of you that have heard it have just heard it. That'll be posted to other social medias too. When the highlights come out for this game, I'll make the stream highlights video. Hopefully get it done tonight. Hopefully. If not, it'll be done tomorrow. A reminder, I will be streaming the Rabbitohs vs Storm tomorrow morning. That's at 10:45 a.m. And I'll be doing Wigan vs Saints tomorrow afternoon. I might be doing Bulldogs vs Warriors Saturday morning. Might be, that's not confirmed. And I might be doing Seagulls vs Sharks on Sunday morning. Might be, that's not confirmed though. But yeah. KR go back up into the playoff places. FC still second to last at the minute. So not good. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I do want to say thank you for stopping by. It is greatly appreciated as always. If I don't see you, have a great rest of your weekend. Toodle pip.